Nika, if you want, just take the admin away from me, man. I don't want to do the two-factor thing every time I want to log in.
Alright. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, it's gonna show all of the streams? Crazy.
Holy shit. Wait, there are that many people streaming right now?
Yeah.
I didn't know Metro
I
was
just turned
streaming.
on mine to test it.
It works.
It's alive!
Long enough.
I switched admin to almost admin just to remove the admin privileges so you don't have to log in too often. I'm gonna build something today. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I want it to go fast.
Interesting.
So, my thought is that it should be orc themed, and that it should have a lot of good cards in it. I think what I'll end up building is probably the standard orc deck. Okay, so we want this. We probably want this. Let's see here. We have Flash, we have Crushing Blow. We'll probably want... Hey, Drusetto. What's her face that buffs everything? 2-drop Orc. Not Furious. Is it like Taskmaster? Task. No, same card. War. Warrior. Warlord. Okay, that's the one. Probably want this. That fights for the glove equipment though. I still think we leave the glove equipment. And we're gonna want the Hunger of the Mountain God. Double dip on the equipment. Do we want a...
Round 2 starting.
I think if we want a healing source, I don't think we need it if we're not playing too many of the gods. Mountain God cards.
Pretty cool.
Right now this looks semi-manageable. If I go... This might be something I can cut. Bloodsoaked Brawler. In fact, I might cut... I might want to squeeze in Brutalizer too, just for the value. Jim Craze gets double damage for gloves. No, I don't want that glove slot. I think the Arena Regular has a good glove slot too. Let me see what that one looks like. I think we're going to want this guy. Arena Regular. Not Regular. Arena Brawler. Where are you at?
What am I playing against? Keg?
Yeah, this has speed. You don't play that one. We're going to cut Bloodsoaked Brawler actually. Okay, so we have 12 1-drops. 16 if you include Crushing Blow, and we have 12 2-drops. Alright, let me see here. I think we're going to want Sing Red. And we're going to want Combat. Combat Training. Okay, so that's 36 cards. That is 4 resources. We do not have a way to fish for extra cards though. I think that might be a problem. Maybe I do need to have Brutalizer in here, even though it kind of slows the deck down. Brutal Commander. That also requires a slight equipment change here. Put into play. I might not even need that effect. I mean, is it better to have a free card put into play or extra +1 damage on all my orcs? I think I want the extra damage on all the orcs. Oh, I was going to utilize this equipment. Oh, shit. Error. Hey, Giant Killer. So, maybe I cut the Brawler now. Maybe that'll be the room I need. 36. I'm only going to need, this is a low curve, so I'm only going to need 20 shards. We could do the Crimson Clarity thing too, actually. Maybe Crimson Clarity into 20. And then Zakoi. This is mainly a Ruby deck with Hunger. Heh. Spitfire. Nice. And this shares equipment with basically building a mono Ruby deck. I could replace Hunger the Mountain God with Zakoi. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Less reliant on other sources. I played this deck before. This isn't anything new. Well, the combat training and the Seeing Red is new.
Interesting. You must be extinctioning this turn then. But I still needed to play that out, so. Because I'll still be the aggressor as long as I can draw worth a damn.
This is definitely
Oh,
nothing
he
new
got his
here.
extinction back.
Well, we'll do this anyway, because at least there are set 3 cards that are brand new to this deck, especially the Ridge Rubble and the 2 combat tricks. Huh.
Of course he has Vampire King.
Yeah, I almost have 4 Splinter Slam.
Can I see any of my Vine Lashes or Turbulences, please? It's been 4 games, would be
Almost have
nice.
4. Let me see here, Splinter. Yeah, when I get the last one, maybe I'll do that. Wouldn't be hard to make a good Splinter Slam deck, especially because of I'm gonna unlock the art on this actually. Big trees. Oh, cool! It goes up, not down. That's pretty cool. Get to see the actual branches more. Sick. Yeah, Splinter Slam is pretty nice. Splinter Slams have +5 defense. That's sick. When another plant you control deals combat damage to an opposing champion, create a copy of that. Oh my god, that's good.
Oh, wow.
That could be broken. It already has Crush.
Well, this'll force him to extinction the board.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I've
If he
been
doesn't have a
starting to
kill in
EA
hand,
some
if
of
he
my
has a
cards
kill, I
now.
will just snap.
Might as well do that to combat training too.
Surrender. Nope, no kill.
I don't have
Good.
much time. We're leaving to go to the beach today, but I'll try to play this deck really quick. Maybe EA it a bit. My wife's probably gonna need help soon anyway. I might not get to play at all. Oh well. When I get home. Oh shit. Come on. Come back here.
Yep. Come on.
I'm too cheap to EA all these AAs. I don't have enough Primal Dust. I might have to. I don't really want to buy it either. Cheap. Well, EA one Zakoi because it's a PvE card. I'm not gonna do.
He rise against my Windsinger. Okay,
that's
cute.
That sucks. That's
Whatever.
just like a resize. That sucked. I'll EA these guys. Just common dust. No, the game's not too pay to win. It's really like play to win, in my opinion. The more you play, the more you win, because you can trade everything. So, I don't think today's gamer understands the marketing model, because first of all, it's not freaking easy at all to understand, but secondly, you gotta put a lot of time into the game to get and see the value behind it. But I try to preach it when I can. It's just not everyone gets it, and I don't blame them. I mean, there's plenty of easier games to play, like you can play Hearthstone, you can play whatever, and it's easier to see the value you're getting because it's all on your account. But you can't take that value anywhere else. Like, there's people in our guild that are, and people outside of our guild that are just making money playing this game because they're selling packs and stuff to people outside of the client, and it's
Of
legal.
course, when you need to mulligan,
So-
you're on the draw.
Game's pretty cool though. It is not. It's not as easy as other card games. It's very complex. It's like Magic the Gathering, but like because it's all digital, and there's not people around you to explain it to you, it can actually be more complex than Magic the Gathering. And also, there's subtle differences between the two games that make this game better. Anyway. Oops, I need to do other stuff
Of
to make this freaking deck
course,
work here.
Munson.
You're gonna go with Giles, or Giles, whatever, however you want to call him. I need to add shards. That would probably help. Let's do that. I think I'm gonna only go with 20. That leaves me with 4 open cards. I might just do Crimson Clarity here. Do I want 4 Crimson Clarity? I guess 4 Crimson Clarity is not too bad. So, I mean, the other thing I could do is play some Savage Raiders here. Yeah. I think I'm okay without the Savage Raiders. And then hopefully with the Crimson Clarities I can dump my hand a little bit faster, and that'll allow these guys to get bigger. Because this guy has, while you have no
Oh
cards
my
in hand,
god,
this
come
has
the
+3,
fuck on.
+3. Especially with combat training, I'm going to want that to happen before I attack, so that he can
Okay,
get
thank
buffed
you.
before I attack. And then our only real card draw is going to be through the Brutal Commander. So the only thing we're missing in this deck is feat equipment, but that's okay. I'm less and less caring about equipment pieces if it doesn't pertain to the deck concept. Alright, so let's take our sleeve. No, I don't really need... Yeah, you're probably right about Zakoi. Maybe I do something like drop a Crimson Clarity, drop 2 Zakois, add in Savage Raider. I guess I could do that. That would make it less likely for me to... I mean, I usually play Zoltog in this deck too, but I don't even think I need that. So that's 57. I could add 3 Savage Raiders. I don't need 4. That puts me at 15 1-drops. 15 1-drops. Are we convinced that him not having the gloves is good? Actually, maybe for this deck, as much as I want the crushing blows to give... that's...
Alright, game 3.
See, this guy's gonna fuck up my strategy, because he's gonna put the orcs in my hand.
Do I really
Oh
want
well.
the
They're gonna be
Pro
1-drops for the most
Feathers? I
part.
don't think so.
That's okay.
So I need to bring in Wind of
And we'll
Change.
use the... Let's see, what is thematically fitting here? Here, this is because we want to see Urnaz. Alright, so 16 for 2 5-drops, multiple 1-drops, 3 Crimson Clarity. Alright, that's cool. We'll try that. And let's see how far I can get before I get aggroed. Ha! I deleted all my decks last night just to clean up my deck list quantity stuff. That looks decent. I don't think I mind even just playing Warlord. What's up, babe? Okay, what do you need me to do?
No monsoon, no monsoon, no monsoon.
Alright, do you want me to get
Inquisition,
us
okay,
anything in the
that's fine.
store? Or you're alright?
Let's rid of Windsinger. Is that the right call? Perfect.
The Uru sleeves, yeah. Sounds like you play enough that you should have them eventually as well. So this is pretty nice little hand, actually. I could play out all my cards here, which I'll do.
Double
That'll put a combat
Inquisition?
training back in
Okay,
my
this is
hand at
getting
the
out of
start of
hand
the
now.
turn. I'm actually going to just pump the
Fuck
Recruiter here
on with
since he
that
has
bullshit.
unblockable. More than likely he's going to block the Warlord, and the Warlord will die.
No fucking way. Ooh.
Did you get more luck, Costa?
I got Young Seer onto Cyclone Shaper. Turn 4.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but he probably has an extinction in hand. He's Inquisitioned me twice. I don't know. It was nice to see. That's for sure. I have to... Alright, he's stuck on mana. Oh shit, he's stuck on 3.
That first game was
Okay, so the question
way
is,
more.
do I run out the Cyclone Shaper empowered? Because if he top decks mana and has extinction, I'm fucked. I don't think I
Soundwave's
do,
pretty
to be
sick.
honest.
Turn 2, I can Quashridge
Because I
Rage.
think he's gonna. I got a Brown Fox Scout and a Seer. Okay, he got a tapped land. Cottontailed.
He got the Rage. Next turn, if I do not draw a shard,
And
I
he
can more than
tagged
likely
for
play out
closed
my depending on what I top
coffins.
deck.
I have Wind of Change, but I need
Maybe
another
not
mana
now.
for. Ooh, Verdict will do that
Okay.
though.
Okay, that's not bad.
Verdict.
So I can
Actually, Verdict
Quashridge
gives me a
Rebel
good reason
again
to
into
play the
Crimson
Cyclone
Clarity.
Shaper now.
Wait, I think I saved the Quashridge for next turn. The only thing I'm concerned about is that if he has Heat Wave, because I know this
That Verdict costs 0.
guy has Heat Wave. Heat Wave would wreck me really hard right now. It'd actually kill everything on the board.
Question is, do I let him play? I think
He
I
went
let him
face
play
with the
Closed
Rage
Coffin,
Fire.
save
No,
the
the
Verdict
AI
for the
needs some serious
extinction.
work. Okay, so we're gonna do this with the Rage, and then we have
Okay, he
double Crushing Blow for the.
Runears.
Oh, I should have used my charge power.
He
That was a
Runeared
mistake
and
on my end.
Cottontailed.
So he
Interesting. And
blocks
whiffed on the
here.
Cottontail. There's
Pump,
one extinction in the grave, too.
pump, and that should be way more than fatal. There you go. 23 damage.
Yep, I just got my second wild for Wind of
Yeah, that was
Change.
a pretty bad
Perfect.
Rage Fire.
If only
The
Wind of
Heat
Change
Wave
was
there would have
instant. I
wrecked
just
me
realized
really
it does
bad.
not.
I kind of played into a Heat Wave.
But I can float Brown Fox Scout.
Oh, look, Costa, you talked too much. I had to hop down. So this is not a good hand because, like you said, I don't really want to start with Zakoi in my opener. So I'll draw again. This is also not great, but I'll keep it. At least has a turn 1 troop. It's just not good against a Paladin that's on the play, because more likely than not, Paladin's going to have a turn 2. And that turn 2 is probably going to be a giant mosquito. So no matter what, this guy is going to die. If he chooses to block. Oh, he didn't have a play. So I want to get his health down as quickly as possible just because of the fact that his charge power really sucks to get hit with. He's all blood right now. He doesn't even have a paladin. So I might have just lucked out. He might have got a really bad draw where it's like all diamond cards but all blood shards. So potentially I think I can win next turn if he doesn't have a play. Oh, he has a Vampire King. Okay, I think we might still be able to do this actually. We'll target the Quash, play a Quash. I think we're gonna be off by a little. So that'll be 2, 6, 8. This will pump it, but he's gonna heal 3 off the top. I think I need to pre-combat Crushing Blow, but then that means he'll block the Savage Rider and kill it. If he blocks... I'm trying to think of how to get the most damage out of this attack here. If I pre-combat Crushing Blow here, that's going to be a total of 5. It's going to be a total of 5. And then he'll get +5, so he'll be an 11-1. But he'll block the 11-1, and none of the damage will go through. I think I have to post-combat Crushing Blow. If he blocks the Quash, which I'm pretty sure he will. Whoa! I think I might just win. We'll see. It'll be close. I might be like 1 damage off. Oh, okay. He healed for more than I thought. Does he have more Vamp Kings? Please say no. Okay, good. Okay, what's the right priority order? Leftmost effect I think needs to be on the right. Oh, whoops. I think I just effed that up, but we'll see. Yeah, I effed it up. Oh well. I thought that the guy on the left was the AA. My bad. So the card that has the highest rage, if you have 2 Quash in play, should always be on the right side of the priority window when you want to trigger their abilities on top of each other, because what that'll do is that will make the rage on the smaller one go to the bigger one first, and then that one's rage that's pumped will then go to the smaller one, so both of your troops will have high attack. I probably didn't explain that great. Oh my god, combat training copied on the Blood Sphinx? Sounds good. If I can make that stick for like 1 or 2 attacks, it's gonna be pretty huge. Because combat training has get +1 attack, and when you deal combat training with that troop, put all your combat trainings back in your hand. So I guess ideally here he attacks and doesn't have a time ripple. But I guess what I can do is I'll just play the 1-drop here, and then I'll double combat training and I'll split them, so that even if he has a time ripple, the next turn I'll still be able to get my combat trainings back. But he didn't, so I get him back anyway. Okay, good. He attacked again. Well, that Crimson Clarity is pretty awesome right here. So we're just gonna go all out here. Crimson Clarity. We're gonna do first Warlord. We're gonna play a copy combat training here. We'll just keep splitting it. I mean, he more than likely is gonna block here. I don't see why he wouldn't. We're gonna get 4 combat trainings back. No matter what. Get 4 combat training back. He better have extinction. Like, he's screwed. Okay, so he has enough resources right now to do a board wipe. I think I'm just gonna play another Fierce Warlord. He's gonna more than likely double block here because he's not gonna take Fatal. So I'm just gonna put both combat trainings on the Fierce Warlord. And even with the murder, well, with the murder he can trade evenly. I think I win no matter what next turn, because I still have a Brutal Commander. Yeah, this is no problem. It actually takes a little while to play combat training, so I guess it's kind of a slow card. If you're continually getting it back in your hand, but the trade-off in value is worth it. This hand's actually really bad. I probably should have mulliganed, because there's nothing in it that I want to play. I need to draw into something, which is really bad, because he's just going to turn my shit into other shit anyway. So I guess maybe I just hope he turns this into a good 2-drop. Worst case scenario is this turns into like a wild boar or something. Okay, Death Mask Assailant is potentially one of the best things it could have turned into. Potentially. Because that means that these combat trainings are going to be getting through. He's a rogue, unfortunately, so he's not going to get any benefit from my charge power here. We're actually okay, so we're curving into Zakoi, which is totally fine. Zakoi got the rage proc. I didn't really want that to happen, but that's okay too. Do this. Because Zakoi has damage on enter, we're gonna get this going too. So we're doing maximum potential damage here to Princess Corey. And I think, do I want to... Maybe I want to replay these out. He more than likely is gonna nail something next turn with the transform. And if it doesn't turn into a troop, it's gonna lose all these buffs. Okay, here we go. This should do it, unless Corey has something crazy. So now he can't block either one of these guys. And this guy's gonna have a secondary attack phase. Yeah, that's it. Gotcha, Corey. Now, I understand why they made it so that it can affect your hand too. But at least it's random. That way you can't get max value for it, because it's probably one of the best resources, dual shard resources in the game. Or I guess I should say allegiance resources in the game. This hand's really good. No complaints. What do I want to copy? I think I want to copy... What do I want to copy? I guess I'll just copy Brutal Commander. That's what I usually do in the old deck. So far this run's been going pretty smoothly. Nothing to really worry about. Next turn I have a Crimson Clarity play. Give me some extra value out of this Savage Raider. He's only in Diamond right now. Ooh, double Crimson Clarity. Don't need both. I'll save one. So hopefully we draw into a troop. Nope. We'll save the Crushing Blow. Next turn, if it's not a shard, almost 100% chance we will have a... Well, now we won't. He just got taken away. He would have gotten buffed. Yeah, he definitely would have gotten buffed. But now we don't have to worry about that. So we'll split up the must attacks. And this is fatal. Okay, this is playing pretty good. It's relatively budget as well. In fact, the only, well, I'm playing a few rares. Quashes, resources, um, and the unmerciful tormentors. Everything else is either PvE or uncommon common. So 12 rares, and then the rest are PvE or uncommon common. This hand's not good. This hand's much better. We have a turn 1 Quash into a turn 2 Ridge Raider Tormentor, and then a late game Zakoi. With their low shard count though, we likely will never see the Zakoi hit play unless we draw perfectly into shards. Because we're going to have Zakoi in our hand for a while, the Ridge Raiders are a much better play than the Merciful Tormentor. Next turn we're looking at lots of damage if he doesn't have a blocker. Fortunately he does, but we still might go for the lots of damage attack here. I could wait for blocks, but I think I'm just going to do it pre-combat to get the most damage out of Quash and set us up for a win the following turn. Yeah, so that put him at 4, so just attacking with the Ridge Raiders next turn, because he's not playing Ruby, should give me the win, because these guys can't be blocked except for by artifact troops or troops of the same shard. Yeah, so we'll just end it here. The AI tends to not block things that are huge if it still has health at the end of the blocks. It like calculates. So it just makes bad block decisions depending on whether or not you preemptively do a combat trick. This hand's interesting. I don't really like it, but it'll work out for what we want. So we're going to just play the Ruby Shard, then we're going to play Rage into Crimson Clarity, into Brutal Commander. And then unfortunately, because we're not playing the Brutal Commander Gloves equipment, whatever we pick is going to go into our hand, not into play. I still think I want, well, so the benefit here of not playing the way I wanted to is that we still have a potential Zakoi on turn 4. So we'll just play it a little slightly different based on our top deck. The other downside of what I did is that now I need to play this for Ruby Threshold, because I'm hoping that on turn 4 I'll draw another shard and be able to play this into Zakoi. So we're going to play this for Ruby and then play a Brutal Commander. It also will help me thin my deck so that it's more likely that I do draw more resources. In fact, what's better here? Is it a Fierce Warlord or a Brutal Commander? I could grab another 1-drop too. I think because we have another Brutal in our hand, I think I'm going to take the Fierce Warlord. It's definitely not a game where I want a Tormentor in my hand. There's no benefit. Okay, so we didn't get the shard, but we have several plays. Let's go with this line to like flood our hand with more cards. He's also going to be dead in the turn if he doesn't play a troop. Okay, I'm actually going to use a Koi proc off of that. I hope the order is not effed up though. Oh, the order was effed up. There's been a bug for forever where if you attack with 2 Brutal Commanders, only one of them will actually proc. Or the order, you have to know the order that they proc in or something like that. Is this fatal? I think I'm 1 off of fatal. I should have just Crushing Blowed. Whoops. Oh well, I was trying to explain something. We'll do Massive Fatal next turn. He might have something. Oh wow. He plays Inner Conflict on the same damn target. Oh my god, you luck face. The interconflict double procced. I can't believe it. That's ridiculous. Alright, well whatever. F you, buddy. You're going down. You're going down. Interconflict double proc. Because you cast it twice. That's ridiculous. And it just so happens that the first proc doesn't hit a target that would kill the brutal commander. That's funny. Oh well, I mean, he had bad luck otherwise. He didn't play any troops. All in all, this arena run's been pretty smooth. Pretty smooth ride. This is a lot of shards, but it has brutal commander in it, so whatever. We'll keep it. So turn 1 Ridge, turn 2 Quash, Rage, turn 3 Brutal Commander, depending on what we top deck. If I get a first Warlord, I might just dork it out. Definitely dork it out now. That gives me a free troop. That was actually huge, because that allows me to get in damage with the Ridge Raider. I'm just going to hold back on the Scarlet Raider, because it'll die. I mean, it's not going to live. So the rage hit on the Zakoi, that's fine. He took the damage. Alright, that gives me a pretty decent turn 4. It takes some damage. He can potentially have like a murder too. Nope. Nope. And more than likely none of them are going to block. So this is actually a much better turn 4 than I thought it would be. I'm going to get double Quash in play and then a Fierce Warlord. And that is almost fatal. So even with Extinction, we should have Fatal next turn. Do I block against this? No, he doesn't even attack, yeah. He's staring down Fatal. So yeah, just all I have to do here is play the Zakoi and I win. For speed, I should not have played the Clash Ridge Rebel at the end there. Just play my win con and end the game. It's the thing when you're running arena to like get the most gold per hour, you know, whatever. You want to make the quickest play as possible. I don't remember when I started this run. I think it was around 8:15. It might have been a little later, but so far it's been pretty quick. And I'm not totally speedrunning. I'm actually trying to explain things and walk through why I'm doing what. But it has been relatively fast, so that's good. 3 crushing blows. It's pretty nice. I'm just playing like a pretty normal orc themed deck. I'm surprised he didn't block. That allows me to play the second Savage Raider, or second 1-drop. It's just a really generic orc weenie deck that floods the board and wins really quick. Wow, and he didn't attack. And I get a Clash Ridge Rebel. I think I can actually win here. And it's not even that hard to do. So we're going to target the Ridge Raider. And we're going to triple pump pre-combat. That should be fatal. Holy crap. 25 damage. That's pretty big, up at 2 troops. I mean, AI made the right block too, because all of that damage is crush. So, he mitigated the most damage he could. Turn 3, triple crush, Zoltog kill. That's pretty good. Yeah, damn Daniel. That's right. I'm told I'm not supposed to say damn Daniel anymore because apparently it's played out. Apparently. Don't burn it. Let it live. It's not. Oh, it wasn't gonna hurt you. I swear. This hand is kind of po-po. I mean, Ember Spire Witch is probably one of the harder decks to face. Like, I don't even want a combat training because I'm worried that he'll be able to just take out the Savage Raider. Besides, I don't really have a play next turn anyway. Well, now I do. I'm not super optimistic about taking down Ember Spire right now. Not with this hand. I need to hit some brutal commanders. So this is good if he doesn't remove this in response. Okay, thank you. So you actually don't have any more removal. That's great. I'm gonna hold on to that combat training. Oh god. Alright, now what do we get? Another shard! So, if I attack in here, Quash Ridge Raider is Ridge Tusker is as good as dead. If I don't attack, I'm forced to block this shit anyway. It's gonna put a burn in his hand. But, potentially, this could block a Rampaging Trask. Hey Bree, what you doing? Okay. Got it. Oh crap, just as I expected. Well, that's fine. At least I won't be taking another 9 next turn, but I think I lost this one. Maybe not yet. I mean, I'll block again, but if he has another 5-drop. Heart of Fire, okay. Wow, not what I need. So I guess this is my last game. Oh, why did I pass phase? Damn it. Could I luck sack my way to the top? Let's start using luck sacks here. I don't know. Oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. Thanks. I'm at 4 health. I think one of the luck sacks effed me up. No! Alright. Really? Can I just pop this? What did that do? That didn't do anything visibly that I can make sense of. I think we're gonna have to take this one on the chin here. I mean, Ember Spire Witch is probably holding a bunch of those 6-cost guys. Oh my god, another one. Oh moly. I'm just like, yeah, that's it. You got me, buddy. Good job. Alright, well, not a perfect, but that's okay. It's a quick deck. There's gonna be some bad matchups. Arena, Warbot's one of them too. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll be on later today, like around PM or maybe 3 PM, something like that. I'm gonna be driving most of the day. So, thanks for watching. See you guys later.